and not to the other, it creates a false impression that we have a nation full of angels in one party and full of devils in another. And I've never believed in that. I want to begin by saying that even after 31st December, one of the people who joined the government of the PNDC is President J.A. Kufuor. And there were people who joined from the other side. And in truth, there are many people who still belong to NPP today who deeply believe in these principles. So it's important for us not to make it a we versus them, but to try to always position this day, and also June 4, to be a day that almost transcends one political party and become a national heritage. Because that truly is what this is meant to be. I look forward to a day where NPP will be seated on the stage with us when we celebrate days of this nature. Because the country requires that this patriotic understanding become the bedrock for the whole of the nation. Because sometimes our own people tend to hide under these principles and create impression as if we are perfect and they are not. It is true that what we just witnessed on December 7th was Ghana coming together versus the NPP. The reason was because NPP went to the extreme and totally believed that this country had become their personal property. So the arrogance was unprecedented. The lie was unprecedented. The selfishness became totally unparalleled. We've never seen that level of greed and selfishness. The corruption, the decadence, the depravity, totally unheard of. And in the midst of all that, the policies were not spot on. So poverty became endemic. The poverty in the hearts of Nana Akufo-Addo Bawumia and his government spread across the whole country. So naturally, the soul of Ghana will rebel. That's why NDC comrades, when we celebrate, I want us not to forget that this victory essentially has been the victory of the soul of Ghana against the decadence of the NPP. And just as Ghana rallied against NPP, if we don't understand it, it will not be long. The soul of Ghana will rally against the NDC as well. That's why what my sister Zaneto said, I could not repeat it enough. That this actually is not just a moment of celebration, but it's also a moment of deep reflection. A moment to understand that we have reached a stage where we need to start transcending me versus them.